black cover off here to show you what it looks like inside. And what you can see here is that we have these things on sliders. Watch what happens when I turn the power knob. If I turn the power knob here, you can see that this moves back and forth, closer towards the patient and farther away from the patient. Notice that the numbers go to higher and higher dioptric values, or shorter radius of curvature values, as I move this towards me, and lower numbers as they go towards the patient. That won't make a whole lot of sense yet, but that's what happens. So if I move the vertical one, I can see this one is moving instead. And from this side, you can see that I've got these two little lenses and clips on each one of these sliders. Okay, and these are actually two prisms. One of them is a horizontal prism, and one is a vertical prism. The horizontal is for measuring the horizontal meridian, and the vertical is for measuring the vertical meridian. So all you're doing when you turn the knob is moving this prism back and forth, closer and farther away from the patient. If we go back to this view and look a little further inside the instrument, what you can see is this little splitting mechanism, which has basically split the light going through towards you away from the patient into two beams, one that is used for the horizontal prism and one that is used for the vertical prism. So this one helps us measure the horizontal meridian of the cornea, this one helps us measure the vertical. There's also these two plus lenses here. One of them is for fine focusing the instrument to make sure that you're the right distance away from the patient, and the other one takes the image that's bouncing off the patient's cornea over here and coming back through the instrument and focusing to a point over here somewhere. And the eyepiece is actually picking up the image that's formed right about here. So the keratometer is a pretty complicated instrument in terms of what it does, but its mechanism is actually fairly simple to understand. So we will get more into this in class again, and some PowerPoint notes about the function of the instrument, but I wanted you to at least see what the inside looks like, and what you're actually doing when you're turning the knobs is moving these prisms back and forth, either closer to the patient or farther away from the patient.